What's happening, everyone? My name's Anthony Santana, and welcome back to Max's Big Bust, a Captain Nekorai tale. I think this is episode 11. In the previous episode, which was a pretty long one, we went through the, I just remember the trivia night. I got a 9 out of 10, talked to some people, and looked up on forums to see if that had any impact. I think a 10 out of 10 actually does have an impact on the final ending, but I could still get away with it with a 9 out of 10, which is fine, so I'm just going to stay with that. If it turns out I do need the 10 out of 10, then in the next playthroughs that I do of this, then that's when I'll get the 10 out of 10 for sure. So let's just go ahead and start. Ugh, why am I still wearing this dress? I probably shouldn't have slept in it. Now my bed smells like a pub. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that happens. How am I supposed to wash this dress anyway? This see-through material doesn't look like it'd survive going through the washing machine, and Holly would probably kill me if I wrecked it. Probably, yeah. How do you wash that kind of dress? It must be like very thin material. I'm not going to have to go to a dry cleaner, am I? I don't really think I can be arsed. It's too much effort for a dress I don't really care about. I might just ask Holly what to do with it. That's probably the easiest thing. Now, what should I eat for breakfast? After gorging myself on baked beans and toast, I had a shower and made my way to work. Morning, Holly. How are you? Wait, how are your new cat ears treating you? Oh yeah, that happened, didn't that? Max, how did I get these? I woke up this morning and I was freaking out. You got really drunk and went to a shady tattoo parlor with me last night. I told you it was a bad idea, but you just wouldn't listen. That makes a lot more sense than the theory I was working on. I thought being cursed by a cat spirit was an unlikely scenario. Apparently you were given some serums that will temporarily remove your cat ears? I'm not sure how reversible this sort of thing is, though. You might be stuck with them. I actually kinda like them. And Captain Nekorai gave me a pay raise out of nowhere. Oh wow. I think I might like being a cat girl. Well, you chose correct with a cat. How much of a pay raise? 10%. 10%! Wow, that is some pay raise. What? That's nuts! Maybe I should speak to Riley about keeping my fox ears on after work. I think it's a cat-only thing. Captain Nekorai isn't really a dog person. Foxes aren't dogs! They're smaller and fluffier, but they're still dogs. Kinda. Not really. Hey, do you know how to wash that dress you gave me? Do I have to take it to a dry cleaners or anything like that? What? Nah, just turn it inside out and chuck it in the washing machine. You can use the delicate cycle if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, convenient. Oh, I thought it would be more complicated than that. Don't worry about it too much. Alright, I'm gonna see how Victoria is going. Best of luck with your cat ears. Holly? Oh, her cat senses are kicking in now. You there? Huh? Oh, sorry, I was distracted by that cobweb blowing back and forth over there. Great. As if one cat person working here wasn't bad enough. It's so mesmerizing. Max, just the person I was hoping to see. Hey, Victoria. I saw you failed to talk Holly out of getting cat ears. Don't blame me. She wouldn't take no for an answer. No matter what I said, she just wouldn't listen. Holly getting animal ears was inevitable. She's been looking at kimono girls on the work computers pretty much every day. I've got the search history on the server to prove it. Wow. Some of the pictures are pretty explicit. She really shouldn't be looking at stuff like that on work computers. No, she shouldn't. That doesn't surprise me. So why did you call me down here? Did you finally translate that old book we found? Don't get me started on that bloody spell book. The translation program was 94% complete, but then my PC suddenly decided it's the perfect time for a firmware update, so I lost the entire thing. Damn, must be Windows 10. Ouch. I'm going to have to start over from scratch. It's going to take days again. Fun. Oh yeah, loads of fun. Anyway, While I lost all the data on the spellbook, I did manage to complete my analysis of that blue drug you found on that guy yesterday, and my suspicions were right. It is a new form of minx. Oh. What do you mean, a new form? Looks like whoever's producing minx has altered the way that they refine the raw ingredients. This blue minx is the same as purple minx, but it's not as potent, and it's way more unstable. Somehow they've managed to make this drug even more dangerous. Yeah. Why would they change their refining process? The minx supply hasn't dwindled or anything. Even with us intercepting shipments, we're still finding it all over the city. It could be all sorts of reasons. They might have found a cheaper way to produce it, or they've run out of one of the ingredients they need. There's also the possibility that someone new is producing this stuff too. That's very true. Competition. So there might be another crime ring involved other than these crazy magic cult people? Could be. Whatever the reason, we need to find out where this stuff is coming from and fast, before it spreads even further. I read the report about the Dale High bloke. Apparently he almost died at the hospital. Damn! Please keep taking this stuff. Wait, people keep taking this stuff and they have no idea what is in it. It's a miracle more people haven't died yet. People are stupid. Yeah, sometimes people are. Oh, you should go see Captain Nekorai. We're shifting the focus of our investigation to this new blue minx. That makes sense, considering we've been getting nowhere at stopping the flow of the purple minx. Maybe this blue stuff will give us the lead we need to find their manufacturing center. I'll let you know if I find anything new here. That's a shame. I was hoping you'd have got yourself cat ears with Holly last night. Hey, does getting fox ears qualify me for this pay raise Holly got? No, those are dog ears. If anything, I dock your pay. Foxes aren't dogs. They are in my book. I take Victoria filled you in on the blue mink she was analyzing. Yeah, it's a bit worrying that more of this stuff is cropping up. We made a couple of really big busts in the past few weeks, but it really doesn't feel like we're making a dent. We've cut off a few of their distribution chains, but this is spiraling out of control. That's why you'll be working with Ethan again today. No! What? Why Ethan? I need someone to tail that businessman you arrested the other day. We've seized all his minks, so it's only a matter of time until he meets with his supplier again. I want that supplier, and Ethan is the best man for the job. This sort of thing is his specialty. Yeah, but why do I have to work with him? Can't someone else do it? Ethan asked for you specifically. He said he wouldn't take the job unless you did it with him. Of course he would. Of course he did. Can't I do this with Brad or anyone else? It can't be that hard to tail someone. You're working with Ethan today. End of discussion. And bloody-tastic. Now go find me that supplier. Don't think about the kiss, don't think about the kiss, and you thought about it already. Hey, babe. Hi, Ethan. Nekorai gave me a brief summary of this guy's description. Tall bloke, with light brown hair, wearing an oversized business suit. Goes by the name Dale High. Already, I'm just gonna admit, I changed Ethan's voice. It was too similar to Captain Nekorai's. And it's gonna kill my throat if I do that all the time. That's him. Apparently he works for a law firm in Accent City Heights. I think it's time the two of us paid him a visit. I hate that side of town. It's full of wankers. Well, you're about to spend some time there. It's time for a stakeout. Fantastic. This won't be awkward or anything. Oh, and change out of your police uniform. We're going to need to blend in. Wonder what outfit she chose. Oh. Well, that's pretty much her only other outfit, isn't it? So, what are we doing in a park? I mean, it is really nice here, and it's sunny day, but shouldn't we be tracking down Dale? Hey, it's a giant fat duck from the other park, what? Wow, he's enormous. I'm going to name him Hubert. I love him. That duck is not well. I wonder how he got here. don't think he's able to fly. I imagine he waddled here, slowly. Must have taken him ages. So, why are we here at the park exactly? Dale's clearly a massive junkie, and it's not going to be long until he meets with his dealer to score a new hit. And even though he's stupid, he's not dumb enough to buy drugs from his dealer at work. See that skyscraper over there? That's the main offices of Arding Party and Leroy Law. It backs directly into this park. If you look closely, you can see a few people standing around in the smoking area. So what makes you think he'll meet with the supplier during the day? Drug deals don't exactly happen in plain sight. They do in Accent City Heights. You should see the methadone clinics up here. Every barrister, solicitor, and legal receptionist are on something. It's worse than the slums. He'll leave his office soon enough. We might have to wait here for a while, but he'll come out. Lame. Sitting around all day sucks. So babe, how about we pass the time by you telling me a little about yourself? It's not every day I kiss a cute girl without knowing anything about her beforehand. Had to bring it up. I think I'd rather spend time feeding that duck. He's had enough food, trust me. I don't know, I kinda wanna see how fat he can get. Please don't. No, please do. Fine. You know, I can tell you like me. Wanna grab some coffee after we wrap up this stakeout? No. And I'm not attracted to you. I don't have weird, confusing feelings or anything. Sure you don't. You've never been with someone like me before, have you, babe? Stop flirting with me. It's not working. Doesn't change the fact that you're cute. I'm not even a girl. Oh, that slipped. You look like one hell of a woman to me, babe. I used to be a man. There, I said it. Now stop being such a flirt. If you'd have told me that 5 years ago, I would have been shocked. But that's not exactly groundbreaking news, Max. Yeah, but I was cursed by an ancient artifact. It's completely different to a gender swap serum. That still doesn't deter me. Ay, ay, ay. He's thirsty. Admit it, Ethan. Wait, ancient artifact? Is that why you're trying to track down glass marbles? How does he know about it? Yeah, one of those things shocked me and turned me into this. I still don't know why, but it's got to do with the minx business in Accent City. There wasn't some sort of gas you inhaled or something. You were transformed by touching a marble? I don't understand it either. I think there might be an ancient cult involved. Interesting. If I've got some spare time between clients, I'll look into it. Oh, at least he's gonna be useful. You will? Only if you got to dinner with me first. God damn it. Damn it, there's Dale. Where? Near that tunnel on the north side of the park, right next to the fountain. Perfect, we've got him! No, we don't. Look at the direction he's walking. He's going back to work. So he's already met with the supplier? Most likely. I'm afraid so. Damn it! So what do we do? There's nothing we can do. We'll have to come back earlier another day. Really? Afraid so. You'll have to spend more time with me after all. Well, isn't he happy? Yay! Oh, I'm not that bad. Come on, babe. I'll give you a lift back to work. Well, that was a waste of time. Perfect timing, Max. Go grab your gun. We're about to move. Oh. Why? What's going on? We just got the search warrant for the La Castro transportation. Oh, progress! You're kidding! Nope. Get in the car. We're conducting a raid. About damn time! Run me through the details on the way over there. So, you know how it was suspicious as fuck that we kept finding all these mink shipments on the Castro transportation property? I was willing to overlook it as a coincidence with the bus depot. Criminals hijack legitimate businesses all the time, but now the train station too. And Ethan told me he saw a green marble down at the docks, and LeCastro owns a massive cruise line too. It's super shady, and it's time we took action. I know there's a connection here. The LeCastros are up to no good. No arguments there. This has been bugging me for days. So what are we looking for? Minks? Drug paraphernalia? I doubt we'll find minks in their offices, but I want to search every filing cabinet in there. I want financial reports, airfare bookings, staff annual leave summaries, the whole lot. We need to find any evidence of unlawful cash flow, and the more documents we seize, the stronger case we can make. So what's our plan of attack? Waltz in there, show our badges, and raid the place? The two of us will come in via the front and brief all the staff on the conditions of the warrant. While we're doing that, Holly and Ember will be entering via the staff entrance and obtaining access to their records before they have a chance to destroy anything. Nice. Captain Nekorai has arranged for 20 patrol officers to assist with us with the investigation, and they'll have the police surrounded in under 15 minutes. Well, they'll have the place surrounded in under 15 minutes. No one is getting in or out. The Castro Transportation is this second building on the left here. Have your gun ready and get ready to move. We don't know how things are going to go down once we storm the place. Let's lock and load. Well, finally we're getting some progress on minks. Evelyn LeCastro? You're saying the name wrong. It's pronounced Evelyn. Oh, okay, so I pronounced it correct the first time. With an emphasis on the evil. Well, that's not a damning evidence or anything. Evelyn LeCastro, your business is currently under investigation by the Axum City Police Department. We have a warrant to search your place of business under suspicion of links to the illegal minks trade in the city. All the staff are to remain in the building while we conduct a thorough investigation of your financial records. Do you understand the conditions of our warrant? You'll need a warrant. What? Lucky, we have one. I'm legally entitled to see that warrant. Hand it over. Of course. As you can see, everything is in order, and as such, we will begin our investigation. If you'd like to take a seat, we'd also like to ask you a few questions as well. Miss LeCastro? Quiet. I'm reading. Now, Ms. LeCastro, I need you to move aside and stay within the premises while we conduct our investigation. If you cooperate with us, this will all go a lot smoother, and we can get out of your hair sooner rather than later. I'm afraid that's not going to happen. Oh. There's nothing you can argue about. We have a warrant. Sit down and let us do our job. I need to make a phone call. One moment. No. Hello, my name is Evelyn LeCastro, and I'd like to speak to the police commissioner. No! The Commissioner Pandorai is involved! Ah! The police commissioner? No. I can't hold. Put me directly through to him right this second. Huh. This hold music is really catchy. I might have to get this track for the office. Hello, it's Evelyn. I take it you've heard about the warrant? Exactly. That's what I thought. I'll let the officers know. Goodbye. No. Pass him on the phone. Pass him on the phone. You ain't getting away that easy. You're not going to be conducting an investigation today. Your warrant has been appealed. I don't believe you. Max? Oh, wrong one. Max? Not now, Brad. You need to speak to the police captain. She's actually right about this. No fucking way! Ay. Max? What the hell's going on here? We've got her right where we want her, and now we're being shut down? This is unbelievable! I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are, believe me. Our warrant has been shut down. What? How did that happen so quickly? We only just got here. Sorry, Max, but it's out of my hands. Is Pandorai in on this? Evelyn just spoke to him directly, and then suddenly we're shut down. He's a filthy criminal, and he's running the minks trade in the city. Pandorai is a lot of things, but he's not a criminal. Oh, wow. Well, I guess you don't really hate him that much, then. Evelyn LeCastro has been keeping in touch with the police department over the past few weeks, and she'd already spoken to several high-ranking officers about the possibilities of a search warrant. She was ready for us, and Pandorai had no choice. Ah. Okay. So, you have an insider, somebody who possibly got the information that you were on to LeCastro's tail, passed that on to Evelyn, and Evelyn prepared herself. Already talked to the higher-ups in the police, whatever industry, it's not an industry, to the police chain, talked to the higher-ups there, and pretty much already had herself prepared. How? How did he have no choice? I really should have caught this, but it looks like a trainee judge screwed up when he reviewed our warrant. In order to search their premises, we need evidence that her business was involved in drug trafficking, and currently we have none. Well, two drug events took place in LeCastro's company section stuff. How is that not enough evidence, though? Yeah, that all seems like bullshit to me. But we do have evidence. Minx was found on her train and on her buses. Oh, I got a little visitor. Hey, kitty. I know, but as of right now, all we can prove is that criminals were using public transport to move drugs throughout the city. There isn't anything to link it to the company itself. Okay. New question. Were the boxes labeled where the minks came in? I mean, it would be stupid if LeCastro had their names printed on those boxes, but it's a possibility. If we'd arrested one of their employees, then it would be a different story, but we can't raid their premises based on a hunch. That's absolute bullshit, and you know it. I know. Victoria's been working like mad over here, but every single employee is coming up clean for drug crimes. It's frustrating, but at the end of the day, we have to follow protocol. You're going to have to come back here for now until we can find more evidence. I'm sorry, Max. Gah. Well? It appears you are correct, Mr. Castro. We'll be taking our leave. That's what I thought. Oh, and don't get the wrong idea. I'm more than happy to cooperate with the police department, but we have confidential records in regards to our clients that I don't want to disclose to a group of half a dozen police officers. That's how leaks happen, and the consequences would be devastating for my business. If you're interested in seeing our financial reports, I'll have one of my secretaries prepare a summary for you and have it delivered to your office by this afternoon. Well, I guess that's fine for now. Yeah, because that won't be doctored or anything. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Run along now. Her name is fucking Evelyn. That's as evil as it gets. And what the hell is going on with her neck? She looks like a freaky snake person. You know, actually, yes, she does. Why? What? Yeah? You shouldn't rant while you're eating. You'll choke on your sausage rolls. I don't care. I need to vent. Then stop eating for 5 seconds. No! Why did Pandarai call off our raid? I knew that Bogan was evil. Pandas are always evil. I bet they eat people when no one is looking. They're not herbivorous bamboo-eating animals at all. I don't think he's evil, Max. He was just following protocol. He's the police commissioner. He sets the rules. He can change them if he wants to. Doesn't work like that. I'm just as frustrated about this as you are, but we have to follow protocol. Seriously, how the hell is there no evidence linking them to minks? We keep finding it on their company vehicles. How many taxis, buses, and trains in Accent City are owned by LeCastro Transportation? They control about 80% of the market. Damn! How many cities are they based in? Just one, Accent City. They're a local company. And how many cities has Mink spread to? As far as we can tell, Minx hasn't left Accent City yet. It's only a matter of time until it's widespread, but as of now it's contained here. Now that's actually pretty goddamn surprising. That further links it to LeCastro. If LeCastro only operates within the city, and the drug is being distributed through their transportation, which hasn't left the city, that only means one thing. They've got to be involved. See? That's a connection right there. The Minx problem is so bad here because LeCastro Transportation are acting as a distribution system. That's how they're able to move it around so efficiently. I need to move the microphone. Hopefully it doesn't sound so bad. There we go. That's a good theory, and I think you're right, but at the moment it's just conjecture. Conjecture my arse! I know the Castro and Pandarai are behind this, and I'm going to prove this. And how are you going to do that, Max? I don't know. I'm stuck as a chick for some mysterious purpose, and my only chance of finding a way to turn back is being withheld from me by some bogan with panda ears for no reason at all. I'm buying another sausage roll. All this rampant corruption has made me hungry. I think you were probably just hungry anyway. Stupid jerks ruining my investigation. Leaving me stuck as a woman. What a bunch of... Hey, Max! What is this little kitty with the name of Kitty? I'm gonna assume Pandarai's a child. Oh, hi, Kitty. Shouldn't you be at school right now? My teacher went insane, so I got to come home early. Wait, what? Mr. Peters said he saw a giant crab monster. A giant crab monster? Yeah, and he said he had tentacles too. Well, a giant crab with tentacles. That's one hell of a drug he's on. I think he made it up. I think he did too. Mr. Peters wouldn't let us leave the classroom because he said it wasn't safe, but I thought Mr. Peters was crazy, so I called Dad on my phone. Oh, that was a good call. You have a phone? Not allowed to use it. I'm only allowed to use it for emergencies. I was a little bit scared, but Dad showed up and got really angry at Mr. Peters, and then I got to come home early. So this actually happened? Your teacher really thought he saw a crab monster? With tentacles? He totally did. I'm not making it up. Go ask Dad. She's not lying. Jake Peters was arrested and is currently being evaluated by a psychologist. What happened exactly? Some high school girls came to Kitty's primary school to put on a performance for all the school kids. Clearly one of the teachers had an insane delusion and insisted he saw some of the girls fighting a giant crab monster, so he locked everyone in the classroom. Wow. He locked the door and didn't let anyone in for over 2 hours. He didn't harm the students at all, but the poor bloke had pissed himself with fear, not with pee, with fear. We found him cowering in a corner, rocking back and forth, and muttering wildly about tentacles or some nonsense. Probably on mushrooms or something. Nut job. Dad says I'm going to get a new teacher. I'm making a formal complaint to the school. That wacko's career is over. I hope she's a girl teacher. In this day and age, that's statistically likely. So are you okay, Kitty? You aren't emotionally scarred or anything. Nope, I'm fine. Good, that's a relief. And I thought teachers were crazy back when I was at school. I know it's not what we were hoping for, but we just received the financial report from the Castro Transportation. Brad's going over it right now. It came directly from the Castro? It's going to be a massive waste of time. Come on, Kitty. Let's go watch TV in my office. Yay! That was like the most least enthusiastic yay I've ever done. He has a TV in there? How are the now I can't do Max's voice. How are the financial reports looking? The report is on official Castro letterhead. The paper is dark black and it has a red gold folder around it. That's so obviously evil. They're not even trying to hide it. True, but they're good at hiding their illegal activity. I've only been looking at this for a few minutes, but we can't see anything out of place just yet. Mind if I have a look? Sure, go for it, buddy. Black paper is so stupid. This gold text is incredibly difficult to read. They must be doing it to throw us off. There's no way they use this letterhead for day-to-day business. It's way too impractical. Huh, that's odd. Found something fishy? Have a look at this. The Castro Transportation has several offices throughout the city and employs over 100 staff, but they're paying only $5 grand a month in rent. Ever since the drug problem got out of hand in Axon, the land prices took a massive hit. Anyone who bought an investment property in the past 10 years is crying themselves to sleep each night now. Wow. Yeah, but this low? Doesn't make any business sense. And why are they even renting in the first place? Surely a company that big would own the building. You'd think so. Looks like they're leasing from houses. What? That just tongue twisted me. Houses. That's the Hector Von House guy from the ads, isn't it? It has the silly jingle. You've got a house in a house. That's the one. Don't they only rent houses out in the suburbs? I didn't know they owned real estate in the CBD. Yeah, I rent my apartment through houses. There's signs for them all over town, but not in the business district. This report is so dodgy. Unless they've got some sort of amazing deal with their landlords for whatever reason, they're making up figures and trying to pull the wool over our eyes. Agreed. I'll have accounting have a look over it, and see if they can prove any tampering's been taking place. Paperwork just might be the thing that gets us that warrant. Gee, and I bet it takes a few days to get the report back. The accounting team is so painfully slow. They're not the quickest on their feet, no. So we're pretty much back where we were this morning. I'm still stuck as a woman, and we're no closer to finding out where Minx is coming from. Today totally sucks. There's cupcakes in the tea room. Does that make you feel better? Really? Yeah, Captain Nekorai bought some from the bakery. Then today isn't a waste after all. All the cupcakes are mine! I spent the rest of the day going over paperwork with Brad. Also, I ate a lot of cupcakes. Good on you. And that's the end of the day. Ugh, that afternoon just dragged on forever. I'll be well pleased to kick back and... What's that noise? Yeah, sounds like running water. Someone's in the shower? Someone's in the shower! Better not be Ethan. Someone's in the shower in my house! Maybe a family member who has the key? Where's my rifle? Okay, here we go. Stay calm, Max. You're a trained police officer. You can deal with this. Alright. Oi! Oh, fuck, that was such a horrible voice. Oi! Get the hell out of my shower and put your hands up! I have a gun! Wait, what? Heather? Huh? Who are you? Max's girlfriend. Heather! Never thought I'd see the day that'd happen. Heather! Heather? What are you doing here? Why don't you start by telling me how you know my brother and what you're doing in his apartment? He has never mentioned you before. I'm his cousin? Wait, no, that's stupid. We're related, so you'd know about any cousins I'd have. Oh! Siblings! Screw it. I'm just coming clean. I am Max. Huh? Take a seat. I'll start from the beginning. So that's you, Max. You're a girl now. Yeah. It seems like an awfully elaborate story if you ask me. Are you sure you didn't just get a sex change because you wanted one, and then decided to make this whole thing up so you didn't have to admit your inner womanly desires to anyone else? That's not what happened at all. I didn't want to turn into a chick. Then why don't you just turn yourself back into a dude? I can't. None of the gender swap serums work on me, and nobody has any idea how to fix me. And you're stuck like this? I think so. I also might be the reincarnation of an ancient lightning goddess, but that seems a bit far-fetched if you ask me. So I've got a little sister now, huh? Alright. Heather's the older one. I guess. I always wanted a little sister. I wasn't expecting my brother to have a spontaneous sex change in his late 20s, but better late than never. Don't get used to it. I might be stuck like this for the meantime, but as soon as I can find a way to change back, I'm taking it. I won't be a girl for long. Are you still going by the name Max, or did you change your name too? Because Max isn't the girliest name around. Max is unisex, and I don't want a girly name because I'm not a girl. Well, you certainly look like a newling girl. If you've got the massive tits and the blonde hair, and your butt isn't half bad either. Oh, is Heather maybe possibly a lesbian? Hey! What? It was just a compliment. Let's drop the subject. I've had enough of people going on and on about how cute I am as a girl. It's getting a little tiring. More importantly, why are you here in my apartment this evening? I lost my job and Rosie kicked me out, so I figured I'd crash at your place while I got myself sorted. Well, let's see how long that takes. Why'd Rosie kick you out this time? So it's not the first time. I might have been a little bit behind on my rent, but it wasn't my fault. Work was being really crappy and wouldn't give me any permanent hours, so I was stuck working one casual shift a fortnight, and I just couldn't keep up. That sucks. Do they even offer permanent positions to strippers? Oh, it's no wonder she looks busty. I'm not a stripper, I'm an exotic dancer. Ah. You take your clothes off while people throw money at you. That's stripping. Yes, but I'm dancing exotically while I do it. There's a big difference. Not really. So I went to have a word with my boss Richard about my hours, and things didn't really go that well. Really? What? Did you yell at him? I may have stabbed him in the arm with a fork? Well... Okay, don't get on Heather's bad side if I get options when conversing with her. Heather! Richard had it coming. He told me to suck it up and get on with it. And then he slapped me on the arse. Oh, okay. He should consider himself lucky I didn't stab him in the neck. She has a reason. So unfortunately, it looks like I'm out of work for the time being. You're fine with me staying here while I look for a new job, aren't you? Are you going to pay rent while you stay here? No. Of course you're not. Well, I guess you can stay for a few days. Thanks, Max. But you're moving out as soon as you land a new job, and you're buying your own food. Yeah, I get you. Alright, I'm gonna go have a shower. Make yourself at home. I'll be back in a minute. Way ahead of you. So how's your love life going now that you've turned into a chick? Have you slept with any hot guys yet? Let's not mention the dream. Do not mention that. What? Of course I haven't. Holy crap, you have. You totally have. No, I haven't. It was only a kiss. It didn't mean anything. Okay, at least you didn't mention the dream. Look at my little sister go. She's only been a girl for 2 weeks and she's already breaking hearts. So who's the lucky guy? Brad? Speaking of which, is Brad single again? I think so. Interesting. Don't chase him for the money, girl. And it wasn't Brad. That'd be way too weird. It was a detective I was teamed up with. Oh, mysterious. It wasn't like that at all. He only kissed me because some criminals were about to bump into us lurking around outside their house. So he pretended to be making out with me so they'd think we were just some couple making out. It was strictly professional. Was there tongue? Here we are getting into the details. Well, we had to make it look convincing. Sure you did. You've got the hots for this guy, don't you? No. Just made yourself obvious, Max. Good job. Hey, no judgment from me. I've dated both sides of the fence. I knew it! You remember my high school graduation party? We all remember. You need to amp up your flirting. Make him notice you more. Before you know it, he'll be asking you for coffee one lunchtime, and then he'll be... well... he'll be fucking your brains out by the end of the night. Well... Heather! You know what they say about Newling girls. You're the only Newling girl, and the only reason people say things about you is because you're a fucking stripper! Exotic dancer. They're the same thing! There's a big difference. I'm gonna go to bed. I've got work tomorrow. Are you right to take care of yourself here? Have you got a spare air mattress somewhere around here? Yeah, there should be one in the cupboard. I don't have a pump though, so you'll have to blow it up yourself via the little suction valve. Something tells me I won't have much trouble with that. Was that supposed to mean something? Night, Heather. Night, Max. I don't get to play with the little shit? No, or little shiitake? Oh well, just in case not? Nope, never mind. Okay. Well, having Heather stay here is going to be interesting. I really hope she isn't here for long, though. There's plenty of strip joints in town. She'll find another job soon enough. Alright, I'll just check my phone before bed. Good, it has been a while since we've checked. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's just been one night. Alright, let's check the heartbeats. How are things looking? Alright, so Ethan is still mysterious. And we're 3 hearts short for Victoria. Nice. Alright, let's... Okay. Let's feed him real quick. We'll wash him now. Play with him. And I'm gonna try something. I think I've already tried this before. I'm gonna do one duel. No. Which one was the EXP? EXP was the green bar. No, EXP is the brown bar. Okay, so I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna come back. I think I've already tried this before, but he should still be the same. Nope, he's different. Okay, so I didn't try it before. That's one ugly android-looking monster. Well, that guy just got wrecked. Let's check the news. Fishing record smashed. Locals were stunned today when a massive squid was put up for sale at the fisherman's market, measuring at 40 meters long. Crap, I don't know the conversion for meters to feet. This new breed of squid is over 3 times bigger than any previously recorded species. Over 30 of these squid have been caught so far, and they seem to be getting bigger with each passing day. Sounds like someone's been dumping some substance into the ocean. Or maybe that's just me. Nah, I don't want to call anyone right now. Alright, well, in case nothing happens there, I'm going to save over this one. In case nothing happens after this, that'll be the end of the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Unless there's more after this, but I don't know. Okay, Max. Time to head to bed. Great. See you guys next time.